whakarongo ki te tangi a te korimako. Kōrero flowing out the hook of force. Kaupapa relevant, kaupapa out of bounds, kaupapa exigent, kaupapa paramount. Nā ko nā whakapiri mai ki te kaupapa tino whakahira hira whakarongo pi kari kari mai. Hare hare mai, o Taringa hare hare mai. We gotta gather up close everybody, gather up close everybody. Kani move that body, kani move that body.
E ngā unahi nui o te ika roa, e takoto nei whakawhiti atu i te mono raukawa ki te waipounamu. E mihi atu nei kia koutou o tira, koutou o te ao, nau mai, hoki mai, welcome back to Taringa. Anei mātou, toko toru e mihi atu nei. That was the Puahiri mean as sound effect.
Don't you fellas remember doing that? Like,
yeah.
Because that's the sound of a massive crowd.
Yeah.
Not just because I'm
what
like...
about your kung fu, you know, I used to copy the kung fu movies and they go, you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know how they actually do that? They hit capitches?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sound? Anyway, nei mai hoki mai.
Tēnā koutou.
Ana, ane kia Taringa and coming at you from Te Wānanga o Te Roa, Te Ipurau, from the bustling metropolis of Te Awamatu. Kia ora. Yeah, anei e mihi nei kia koutou. Got a bit of a theme today. Well, kaupapa is kupu. Well, before we get into we're going to have our kīwaha, and you'll see that e hono ana te kīwaha ki te kaupapa o te kupu. So our kīwaha is...
Quite a tasteful one.
Excuse the pun. The pun, and I'm not trying to sound like, you know...
like Bobcorn.
You know what I mean? Anyway, kea koe te puahiri.
Kua puta a pito.
Kua puta a pito.
Kua puta a pito.
There you go. Kua puta a pito.
Yeah, unless your cat is called Pito and you've kicked him outside for the night.
Yeah.
Kua puta a pito.
So mai whakamārama.
The belly button is protruding.
The belly button is protruding.
Yeah.
And this happens to me nearly every night after dinner.
Yeah. Happens to me before dinner.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just protruding all the time.
Happens to me before breakfast.
I'll be honest, it's all the time.
Yeah, even after a fast. So, kua puta a pito.
There you go.
After a big feed.
Big cockeye,
everyone slaps the tummy and goes, poof, kua puta a pito.
An interesting thing too about this kīwaha is that the pito is personified.
Ai, kia ora. Good point.
So it's kua puta a pito, not kua puta te pito.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're personified or belly button.
Yeah.
So belly button is out. Or belly button guy.
Yeah.
Or girl.
Yeah.
So you're personifying your belly button.
Your friends have come out.
Yeah.
As
kua puta a pito.
As it is done very naturally throughout Te Reo Māori, we personify things or themes. Yeah. Kia ora.
So that's just like how often another line that can be added to that kīwaha, kua ora a wairua, is that personifying the wairua too?
Exactly, yeah.
Ko ngata tamaroto.
Yep, ko ngata tamaroto.
How do you explain tamaroto?
It's your inner being, I guess, yourself.
Yourself, yeah. Because, in contexts, I know you can use it as ego.
Yeah.
Ego.
And tamaroto might be just personified as... Well, because sometimes it's your hunger that can get the best of you, eh?
That's right.
And so you get hangry, and Brownie talked about it in other ones before going to a hui in previous episodes. Have a kai before you go to hui. Because you might be hangry and... You might make haste towards decisions or make bad decisions.
Or have a snack before you go to pick and
Yeah.
So come out with all this random stuff.
Feed the kids before you go shopping, because then it's tantrums and lollies.
I roto I tētai hui na nahi. I was in a hui yesterday and e kōrero na tētai o mātou. And then one of my colleagues in the hui wasn't engaging, wasn't being himself. And I knew it was because he hadn't had a kai. Just the way he just wanted to get on with it.
Yeah.
So koina taku mōhio ki a tamaroto.
Tamaroto, yeah.
Yeah, I got a karaki I say is a very short one before I eat. Ho mai e rongo te o te kai. So o is sustenance. Ho mai e rongo te o te kai, hei o mōku, hei o mō tamaroto hou. That's it.
Oh.
Yeah. And ho means, it pretty much means it is done.
Kia ora.
Yeah, so give me sustenance for myself, for tamaroto.
Right.
Yeah, ho. It's done. Yeah.
Okay, question. Tātai. Being a female, can I still refer to tamaroto?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we have tamaroto and hinengaro.
Oh, that was a nice one.
Mā hinengaro a tamaroto e whakangā.
Kia ora.
I like that. Ko whanganui.
Yeah.
I think too, though, with the tamas, like, we've got tamahine, tamaiti, tamatane.
Yeah. Tika.
Yeah. Matua, now we say matua for man mainly, but our tupuna would say, kua ko taku matua tēnei, talking about their mother as well.
Oh, yeah.
Whaia, taku matua, matua tāne, taku matua wahine.
Kia ora.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
But you could say matua, but now we're so in a box when it comes to all of those kupu, matua is always seen as tāne.
Aye.
Yeah, but classically it could mean, you say matua,
Yeah,
for parents.
For parents, yeah.
But yeah, good pātai,
Good pātai, yeah.
tamaroto.
So, ko puta pito.
There you go.
What's that got to do with the price of fish?
There we go. How te hanga o tēnā ki te utu o te ika. Ki te hanga o te kaupapa. So, kupu, ko te kaupapa o tēnei kōrero i roto o kupu, ko te mihi ringawera.
Kia ora.
Kia ora.
Mm-hmm. So we're talking about mihi and acknowledgements to the ringawera. So different words we can use, different kupu rerenga we can use. And
some tikanga that we should observe as well,
Yeah, there's some tikanga that should be observed. I think we may have touched on maybe in another, I think we have actually, I just can't remember which one. But yeah, we'll be talking about some tikanga. So I think, well, I know, probably within the last 10 to 15 years that mihi ringawera have really,
Risen.
Yeah, there's some prominence that's created. I really
some
like,
people pump their mihi up.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Which is, really is correct.
Aye.
In that you're affording to the ringawera the best mihi possible to compare to the kai, well, so that the mana of your mihi equals the effort that they put into the kai that they cook for you.
Kia ora.
The manaki.
Ko ana. You just don't want to be being a ringawera kei te mihi.
Yeah.
So that's probably, starting off level.
Yep.
E ngā ringawera tēnā koutou. I think the main thing is that you actually mihi the ringawera.
Yes, yep.
Nera.
Aye.
But on tikanga, hea tētahi o nā tikanga?
Well, there's one tikanga I like to look at is to leave your mihi to the mate within the marae or at the marae. Yeah, so you don't do that. That's because you're amongst food.
Yeah.
You're typically in the wharekai.
Yeah.
And so those acknowledgements are left for the marae Aotea or within the whare. So that's one thing I know.
Yeah.
That's one thing I stick to. Another tikanga?
Would it be like you can mihi to the wharekai? Like if you're in a wharekai at a marae,
Good kōrero.
you can talk about whoever the tipuna of the wharekai is.
Yep. Ka pai. And sometimes it may not necessarily be a tupuna or tipuna. But definitely you can mihi to the wharekai. And I refer to those that are upholding the mana of the marae or the people, the marae, the iwi, the hapu in the wharekai.
In the wharekai, kia ora.
As the ringa and waiwai. They're the hands and the legs.
Yep.
So that's another way you could refer to them. So if it was our wharekai, I would say, what's the name of your wharekai?
Hene te rā.
Hene te rā. So I might say, e ngā ringa, e ngā waiwai o hene te rā, tēnā koutou. So the hands and feet of hene te rā.
Yeah.
Meaning those that are working, making everything work behind
The movers and shakers of the mahi. You've got the upoko and the stuff, but these are the doers.
The doers.
The movers and shakers at the back. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a good one.
Yeah, that is a good one, yeah.
I think one alongside those two is really and this is actually going to be a connection to tikanga one. I mean, we can't be talking about mihi ringawera and not reflect on some of the tikanga.
Aye.
Of such mihi. And one is that if the kaupapa is yours, if you are from that marae, from that iwi, if like say, if it's your 21st or your wedding, or it could be the hākari of a tangihanga, then whatever the kaupapa is, the people from the marae shouldn't be doing the mihi to the ringawera.
Kia ora.
And a lot of people, it's not to explain to them that they sort of like ka hina tore,
Ai.
ka taka te kapa, is that and by doing that, you're actually just thanking yourself.
Yeah.
Because you're all one people.
Ai.
So leave that to your manuhiri to thank the ringawera. Now, one of my people have asked me, well, what if nobody does the mihi to the ringawera? And I'm like, that's all right. The ringawera aren't gonna, you know, feel hard done by or anything, or get hurt feelings. But if you, as a whānau member, want to thank them, then wait till after.
Yeah.
Till the
When you're amongst yourselves. Yeah.
Exactly, when you're having a cup of tea.
Yeah.
You know, that's fine. But in front of the manuhiri, you leave that to the manuhiri, to mihi, to the ringawera. And actually, kia tātou, koutou tātou e eke ana hei manuhiri. You should sort that out amongst yourselves, that someone is going to get up and acknowledge the ringawera, because it is nice.
It is nice, yeah.
You know, you know, a lot of these big hui, the ringawera are in there working, you know, day and night, and just have that little bit of an acknowledgement, well, not a little bit of an acknowledgement, but an acknowledgement of them, and the mahi they do, it uplifts them.
Kia ora. And apart from, you know, you may have given a koha in the front, and you may have contributed in some way to the kaupapa, it's still a very cheap price for probably some lavish manaakitanga from the haukaingas to stand up, acknowledge them and sing a song.
Yeah.
You know, there's an old saying, you sing for your cake or whatnot.
It's kind of like a nice closure, because you probably, when you're getting up to do the mihi, you're probably ready to leave. And so
and that's
it's
what happens.
better than just gapping it.
Yeah.
Tika tēnā, pai tēnā whakaaro, Erika, about the closure. E kore anai mō kuake, ka whakaeke anau ka harena ki te tai hui. If I stand to do the whai kōrero, I will leave it in the wharekai for somebody else to do.
Kia ora.
But if nobody else gets up, you know, and I can see, you can sort of gauge that, actually everyone's just pissing off. I'll stand up and do a mihi. For that reason as well. It's just sort of, closure, but to acknowledge, first and foremost, the ringawera, ngā ringaringa, ngā waiwai, or te wharekai, or te ki kōpū rānei.
Ki kōpū.
Another kupu. Ki kōpū.
Tari o te ora.
Tari o te ora. Those are different words for wharekai e te iwi. So, dining room or dining hall. Still hear that expression today. Wharekai, house of eating. Ki kōpū. There's another kupu. Kupu anō karaoke e kupu tawhito. It's just not a word that you don't hear much these days. And then tari o te ora. And, you know, we need to remember that, you know, traditionally we didn't have wharekai.
Kia ora.
Yep.
True.
So a lot of iwi hapu would feed their manuhiri on whāriki out on the marae, Aotea, or even within the wharenui.
In the whare.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They have them out in these little stages, I can see some still at Poukai where you have a terraced stage on in the middle of your...
The trestles.
The trestles on your table, so you can stack the whatnot on them, and they have them... I've seen them in old photos in whare. Well, because these iwi o hapu have whare mate. So he wāhi pai kia kai ai te manuhiri te whānau ki roto I te whare.
I don't know if this is a tikanga, but something I've heard is you shouldn't get up to do a mihi to the ringawera and then carry on eating.
I think there's some common sense things there. I think you have your mihi, and then like you said, it's sort of like the full stop at the end.
It's probably so that I guess there's a question somewhere in around there's when is a good time. So it must be after your pudding, or when you're looking around and your bus, if you've come on a bus, you look, everyone's ready to hang on.
I like to have a look and have a see if everyone's sort of on their pudding. You know, or, you know, the cup of teas.
Or just because you're finished, because you eat like 100 miles an hour, you wait for everyone, you know, because your singers might still have a full mouth.
That's right.
You know,
and it's nice that the wharekai is full. When the mihi, the acknowledgement is said. Ka pai, so kua puta a pito.
Ai.
And you say your mihi. Now, what are some kupu we can use in our mihi?
What's some of the most, well, it's quite generic now, one of the whakatauki.
There's one that I like.
Yeah.
You're getting so excited.
Yeah. Kua.
Breathe.
If everybody could see.
Breathe and gather your thoughts. And then,
Okay, so it goes, kua haere tupuhi mai ka hoki momona atu.
kia ora.
Nice one.
Kia ora.
Ka pai, mai
Alright.
whakamārama.
So I came here skinny and I'm leaving fat.
Or voluptuous.
Voluptuous, yes.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Extra curves,
Extra
maybe.
curves, yeah.
Yeah.
A notch down or two on them, yeah. But I'll return back to one of the more generic ones there. Ko te hāpai o ki mua, ko te hāpai o ki muri. Ko te amorangi
Ki mua.
Ko te amorangi ki mua, ko te hāpai o ki muri. Ai. So how te amorangi?
Well, traditionally, amorangi was a stage, or upraised platform that the ariki was carried upon.
Ah.
Yeah, by his or her people.
Right.
And then the hāpai o were the followers behind, and the food followed
Ai.
the ariki. So
So-
the food never went before the ariki.
Kia ora. Kia ora.
Or the amorangi too could be talk about the ngā mahi tapu.
Kia ora.
So the mahi tapu is before ngā mahi kai, but without the kai afterwards, hei āwhina i taua ariki, hei tautoko e kore e ora.
E ora.
Yeah, so they, ka mahi mahi tahi.
E mahi tai. So yeah, it's symbolic. So what happens in the front, and there's also what happens at the back.
Yeah.
And that's when you refer to the ringawera, the people at the back, the unseen. And when we're talking about awe is kai.
Yeah.
And for people who look at awe,
Yeah.
homai te
Sustenance.
awe. Yeah,
Sustenance,
yeah.
Yeah.
Like you mentioned in your karakia.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have to remind ourselves, well, a lot of listeners that may not know
Kia ora.
that these, we say, this is one that we use all the time, but a lot of people, they may not know this kōrero, like the I haere tūpuhi mai, I haere ka hoki momona atu.
Ai.
I came famished, skinny, and I'm going to return rather full.
Rather full.
And voluptuous and bit more insulation on, at the beginning.
Yes.
And
Taken
then
care
ko te
of.
morangi ki mua, te hāpai o ki muri, and then ka tika a muri, ka tika a mua.
Kia ora.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
ka tika a muri, ka tika a mua. So when it's right in the back, it will also be
Right in
right.
the
in the
Everything
front.
will be all good in the front. And even that, talk about muri at the back, not only the ringawera, but the workers who have helped put on the event.
Ai. The coordinators and the
Ana.
event. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a kōrero you can put in.
Yeah. And like you're talking about the momona, there's heaps of lines you can take, I like to say, he tikanga kai tāku ingari, ko pakaru taua tikanga. Hei te mane, ka timata no taku tikanga, ko te mate, ko te rānei, he mane ia wiki.
Yeah.
So it is you that have broken my food plan.
Yeah.
You have broken my food plan, and I will start it again on Monday. But the good thing and bad thing, every week there's a Monday. So,
Popular one in the past few years being Ngā Tohunga o Te Manaaki,
kia ora.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
which Timoti put in one of his songs, which I've come to learn that he heard Te Rangihau use at a hui they went to at Wāhi Marae.
Oh, kia ora.
And Te Rangihau said, e ngā tohunga o te manaaki. I think this was back in the 80s. But it resurfaced in one of the compositions of Timoti, Ka Ngāngaro.
Ka Ngāngaro.
Yeah. And in there, you address your hosts. You say, e ngā tohunga o te manaaki, so hosts supreme.
Host supreme, yeah.
Yeah. Masters of
Hospitality.
hospitality. Yes. So there's another one. And there you can string that. Here we go. Let's put some of these kōrero together.
Yeah.
We can tie it together. E ki ana te kōrero, ko te amorangi ki mua, ko te hāpai o ki muri. Nō reira, e ngā ringa e ngā waiwai o hine
Te rā.
te rā, e ngā tohunga o te manaaki, tēnā koutou.
Kia ora.
You know, there you go.
There you go.
Pimped your mihi ki ngā ringawera.
So there's your structure.
Yeah.
Koutou mā.
And really, you don't need to go on and on and on. And that's another kōrero.
Yeah, well, yeah, kia ora.
You know, a lot of our wahine will be thinking, wow, where's the opportunity for wahine to mihi the ringawera? Because kei ngā tāne ke te mihi. So a lot of these things you can use in waiata, you can use in pāo, you can use in karanga, mihi. And sometimes one of my aunties will travel and she'll do a pāo.
Kia ora.
And there hasn't been any mihi from the tāne, and that suffice.
Yeah, I was going to ask that. Say if there were no tāne or it didn't seem that one was going to stand up in. So he ana te wahine ki te tū ki te mihi mā te pāo.
Ana. Yeah, so back to mihi, so kupu that we can use.
Yep.
So you've got some kupu hou there for wharekai.
Ai, tari o te ora.
Tari o te ora, ki kōpū.
Ki kōpū.
Te whare o rongo. Te whare o tahu.
Te whare o tahu, kia ora.
Tahu is a personification, again, of tahu, which means to cook.
Ai.
Or light.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and shortened for tahu aroa.
Tahu aroa.
So again, you could use tahu. E ngā ringaringa, e ngā waiwai o tahu, tēnā koutou. So the hands and feet of tahu, personified, tēnā koutou. E ngā ringaringa, e ngā waiwai o rongo, tēnā koutou. So there's another
Kia ora.
one. E te tahua roa.
E te tahua roa, kia ora.
So tahua is a beach or sandspit. The tahua roa is a metaphor for the amount of kai
Kia ora.
that was put out on the tables.
Like a long mound.
Yeah. So he tahua roa.
Tahua roa, kia ora.
Metaphor for the amount of kai.
And what's is it a whakatauaki? E ai.
Yeah, that's a whakatauki.
Oh, it's a whakatauki.
Yeah.
How no tau e ai te...
E ai ngā wera
Ai.
o tāne tahua roa.
Ai.
Me heke ngā wera o tāne te wānanga.
Tāne te wānanga, kia ora.
So that's a whakatauki. So tāne tahua roa, again, is a kōrero metaphor for those that work in the kitchen. Tāne tahua roa. So to pay acknowledgement to the sweat, the work that has been done by tāne tahua roa. Tāne te wānanga, or those that have arrived for the kaupapa, wānanga or teachings or whatever, should put just as much effort into why they have come to the hui.
Kia ora. Yeah, I always like that one.
That's another one. You can say tāne tahua roa.
That's cool.
E mawe on roa, umu tauroa is another one.
Tauroa.
The umu tauroa. So you'd say, so umu, oven.
Like oven.
Or some iwi say hapi or tapi.
Tapi, yeah.
Hangi. So umu, oven, tau, cook, roa, long. Oven, cook, long time.
Oven, cook, long.
So slow cooking.
Yeah, me cook a long time.
It's good you say that, because there is a now we've reused that word for crockpot, apparently.
Oh,
yeah.
have we?
Umu
Right.
tauroa.
Umu tauroa, yeah.
Cool.
But the umu tauroa is an acknowledgement for the length of time.
The length of time, yeah.
That the ringawera have been cooking.
Yeah.
Or was also a type of umu where the cooking was done and the umu was left in overnight.
Ai.
There's a lot of kai, you know, now we think of umu or hangi, 3 hours the hangi's done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the old days, they would have different umu and they would have different cooking times for particular kai.
And methods, the methods. Yeah.
So some they would leave in the umu for 24 hours.
Yum.
Till the umu actually cools right down.
Just imagine that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there were the side ones where it's just by the embers.
Yeah, we had rara, you had rore. So these are all different methods of cooking. But the umu tauroa, in this day and age, is talking about the length of time that the ringawera have been,
be it the effort.
Yeah.
Because imagine doing a 3-day hui, say, mena he hui mate tangihanga, and breakfast is meant to be served at 7:30 or 8, or when it says, te umu tauroa, e tai unga umu tauroa, kāre rātou e moe.
No.
They have to prep and gauge the menus and then get up early enough to have breakfast. If you're going to have a hot breakfast, on the table.
So if you were to address the people, so again, I'll use your koe tō hapu.
Te whānau pararaki.
So I'd say, e te umu tauroa a te whānau pararaki, tēnā koutou. So I wouldn't say, so again, is our or category te whānau. I wouldn't say te umu taoroa or, because I'm saying that you're in the umu.
The content of the umu.
No.
I acknowledge the...
So the long cooking oven of and the people you say.
Yeah.
Yeah, so te umu taoroa te me. Ka pai?
Another word for ringawera that I've heard was nihowera.
Nihowera.
Kia ora.
Kia ora, and actually while we're on that, we'll plug into one of our previous songs.
Yeah.
E te pono nihowera, and you can have a listen, and this ticks off our other box for waiata o te wiki.
Yeah.
So have a listen to this waiata, and then we're going to unpack some of the kupu and the kōrero and the waiata. Whakarongo mai, e te pono nihowera.
E whakamārawa atu nei, e te pono nihowera, ano te ranea, ano te humi o tahuaroa, hei whakawhiti ia takapu, te ki ai he makiha. Engari ke ia, he maku e he hunene, hei mo huki ia tako, nei ra te reo uruhau o tua, e whakamārawa atu nei. E te pono nihowera, ano te ranea, ano te humi o tahuaroa, hei whakawhiti ia takapu, te ki ai he makiha. Engari ke ia, he maku e he hunene, hei mo huki ia tako, nei ra te reo uruhau o tua, e whakamārawa atu nei, e whakamārawa atu nei. Ano te maku e, ano te hunene.
Me whakarongo pi kari.
So ka pai, Erica talked about e te pono nihowera, or first she said nihowera. Now nihowera, my understanding, are not just cooks, they are master chefs.
Oh, master chef.
Master chefs.
Yeah. So they got the Michelin stars.
Yeah.
If you don't know what a Michelin star is, look it up.
Yeah.
It's quite funny actually. Just to share, we were in Venice. It was Mawa ko Ngāhuia. And
You know, this is Venice.
just in Venice.
You know.
And we'd eat it in our restaurant, just in our hotel. And I thought, man, that was a really nice meal. It was, was delicious. Anyway, we went to leave and I walked out and our restaurant had Michelin stars.
No wonder.
Yeah, well, but...
Nā whaiano.
Nā whaiano. It wasn't too expensive.
The whaiano I puta pito.
Nah. But you know what? I've been to a lot of wharekai that, they should have Michelin stars.
Kia ora.
So nihowera is a term reserved for ringawera that have just taken it up a level. Mm-hmm. This is like master chef.
Yeah.
So, koina te nihowera. Extravagant with food is my...
Oh, yeah.
Koina te nihowera.
Well, you may taste here hungeo.
Hangio. Yes.
Sorry, hangio.
So, for example, maybe you just get a crayfish,
Yep.
right? And you take an upper level, it would be like crayfish mornay.
Yeah. Or crayfish with truffle butter. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, grilled.
Grilled. Yeah.
So that's like, that's ringawera, nihowera. But that's e harai te mea whakaiti ana I te ringawera.
Aye.
But it's just to acknowledge that you've taken it up a level.
Yeah.
So koina te nihowera.
And you have to imagine some of these ringawera, some of these nihowera, they want to do that.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of time it's for themselves.
That's their passion.
That's their passion. They're like, I can do a pretty good boiled crayfish, but I can do this.
Yeah.
And also do this. Yeah.
And pono is another word to be hospitable.
Oh, kia ora.
Ka pai, so e te pono ni hōwera, ano te ranea, ano te humi, o tahuaroa. So ranea and humi is abundant.
Abundant.
Okay.
So lots of kai. Ano te humi o tahuaroa. Hei whakawheti.
Hei whakawheti.
What do you think whakawheti is?
Kia
Hei whakawheti. Wheti ia takapu.
Yeah, kia whakaputa, kia whakawheti.
Yeah.
To make protrude.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rotund.
Rotund.
Hei whakawheti ia takapu.
Yeah, takapu, kia ora.
Hey, takapu, again we've used that, and by the way, Leon, koe te kaitito, Leon Blake.
Kia ora, Leon.
Te heke to Blake, he's the composer of this waiata. Hei whakawheti ia takapu, so he's personified. Takapu is another word for stomach.
Oh, okay.
So takapu is actually, my understanding is the lower belly. Koina tō takapu. On the bird, the takapu is sort of under that bit.
Oh,
so it's
yeah.
to make it even rounder.
Yeah, more rotund.
Hei whakawheti.
Yeah. Apronina.
Yeah. Hei whakawheti ia takapu. Takupuku. Te kia ai. So now we're getting into some technical.
Oh, here we go.
Like, is this te as in
Negated.
negation? Yeah.
Yes, ka pai. Te with a macron. So te kia ai he mākihakiha. Ka pai. Mākihakiha means to be bland.
Bland, yeah.
Oh, so like, I can't
flavour.
say it was bland.
That's right. Wonderful. Te kia ai he mākihakiha. So, you know, you get up there, and I've heard people do this, so this isn't my whakaaro, and I've been like, oh, here we go. Māngere. But,
Yeah.
I've heard people get up and go, e te pono ni hōwera.
Yeah.
Ano te ranea. Ano te humi.
Yeah, kia tūmato, ki te pērā koe, ka timata te hunga, te waiata.
Yeah.
Ki te waiata thing, and then they'll steal your things.
Well, it could be, if that's what you want, that's your little signals and clues.
Yeah, to let your...
This is the song.
Yeah.
But you know, don't say it word for word.
Yeah.
You know, take some of the kupu out of there. So te kia ai he mākihakiha.
Kia ora.
Engari ke ia.
He makue, he hunene.
He makue, he hunene. Hei mo huki.
Makwe is like, it was sweet and tasty.
Yep.
What's hunene?
Delizio.
Delisio.
Yeah.
How te hunene?
Yeah, flavoursome.
Flavoursome.
Full of, yeah.
So in these waiata too, koutou the vocab is strong.
Yeah.
You know, the vocab for kai, around kai. So, hei aha te reka.
Yeah.
We know, tick that one, these other
There's
ones,
all
te
these hundreds of
tawara,
other
te
words
hunene,
you
te
can
makue.
Hei mo huki. So mo huki is to thrill.
Oh, yeah. Oh, kia ora.
Ia tako, and tako is your palate.
Ka pai yo tako.
Yeah, so again, another personification again.
Oh, kia ora.
Of in this case, a body part.
Yep.
So to thrill your palate. Hei mo huki, ia tako, tēnei te reo, uruhau. This is the happy voice.
This is the happy voice.
That is acknowledging you.
Cool.
Not your hangry voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is glee thanking thee.
Yeah. Ka pai?
Ai, ka pai.
E whakamano atu nei.
E whakamānau atu.
Whakamano atu nei.
Yeah, and again, that's a good line. Do a bit of cut and paste.
Ai.
Again, e te pono niho wera, e mihi atu nei, e whakamānau atu nei, tēnā koutou e ngā tohunga o te manaaki. Mātau I haere tūpuhi mai tēnei te hoki mōmonātu.
Kia ora.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Nicely
You didn't
done.
even have to go to Te Panekiretanga for that.
Nah.
But in saying that, and I'm going to put a plug in for tō tāua whare makatea te puaheiri. You can agree with me or not. There's two things that have uplifted Mihi Ringawera. I believe in the past 20 years. One is the kura reo.
Kia ora.
And waiata that have been produced with vocabulary and kīwaha, whakatauki in them from those kura and te panakiretanga o te reo.
Aye.
So, to my knowledge, this was a waiata written by Leon, and actually I could be wrong, he might have composed it to be sung at a kura reo.
Oh, okay.
But regardless, he's a graduate.
He's a graduate, yeah.
Kaituriki o te panakiretanga o te reo. And you'll find when you get a critical mass in the language community that start using like this.
There's an attitude to subscribe to, eh?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And the other thing too, though, is it inspires other iwi, hapu, to go and find other kupu to use.
Yeah, even if it is out of spite or whatnot, to go, hey, what's our word? Or like, hey, we've got our own waiata. What's our waiata? But what it does is it kicks the dust up, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And all like people go, we never used to do that. Like, actually, hang on.
Yeah.
We used to do that, even harikai.
Koina.
I remember in our rangapu or during te panakiretanga, you were shoulder tapped, so indicated to who was to do the mihi on the Sunday to the ringawera. So you had to do it every noho, every marama. And whoever did it wouldn't sleep that night because you just, and because if you're the last, if you're the first, it's even there's pressure there, but you want to put it on or find different ways of manipulating your mihi skills and learning how much vocab that you've learnt in that time. So it's pretty cool. It's quite a good experience. And for kura reo, so I've noticed when I ask you, people, they feel compelled, even within te panakiretanga, when you mihi to your ringawera, they feel compelled to mihi to the kaiako and the kaupapa as well. E tikana kia pēra I taua wā? Or mena ka taia koe te whiriwhiri.
Yeah, you bring it back to, because the main thing is acknowledging the ringawera.
Kia ora.
Hey. So you always think of a way how you tui.
Aye.
So, for instance, not mentioning, if it was a tangi, this is what I do. So if it was a tangi, I'd say, e ngā ringa e ngā waiwai o tō tātou whare. I whāngai i ngā mātā waka I whakaeke mai ki runga I tō tātou marae, tēnā koutou. Okay, so to those of you, the hands and the feet of our wharekai that have fed the myriads of the descendants of the many canoes that have converged here for this. Now, I don't say tangi, but I say these canoes have arrived at the marae. And everybody knows, ne? Tēnā koutou.
And if you look in your reflective mind, all that needs is to trigger, if you know that the kaimahi he's talking about, it's enough for you to reflect and go, bang, that thought's there. And it makes you reflect, ka pai, and then you...
Another one I might say is like, I've used is, I nā te reka o tā tātou kaupapa.
Kia ora.
Engari, reka ke atu, nā te whāngai, nā tā koutou whāngai I a mātou.
Kia ora.
Yeah. So our kaupapa was so sweet, but it is even sweeter.
Yep, kia ora.
Because of the food you fed us with, your hospitality. Ka pai?
So there you go, te iwi.
Ana.
And just in case people are asking, there's no need for a tauparapara. There's a need for sort of some of the constructs that you may see on the marae.
We might get into some of those creative things that you can do, though, when we get into the tikanga one.
Yeah, kia ora.
Pai e te iwi, ka nui tērā hākari.
Ai, he timo rānei.
Ana. But I believe that it is either thrown some light on your whakaaro in regards to mihi te ringawera, and has inspired you maybe tātou e mihi nei to up your game.
Kia ora.
And perhaps to some of you that think that, someone's getting up and talking again in the wharekai.
There's actually a reason.
The reason and the importance of it.
Well, and I like to think if you know that now, if that light has shed upon your knowledge, then it probably helps appreciate it more now too.
Koina.
Yeah. That's the whole thing about it.
Yeah. And while these waiata, the waiata we shared, and this one that we're going to put on after this, they're actually from a kaupapa of Mihi Ringawera, koutou e tautoko ana, those that support your speakers that are doing the mihi, have a waiata ready.
Have a waiata ready.
You know, it's a big job that this person's getting up to do. Don't stuff around. Have a waiata ready.
Yeah.
And just get up and do one after they're finished.
Yeah.
You know, unless they start one off. So don't fart ass around.
Yep.
Waiting for someone, you know, you've got all their time when you probably know that they're going to get up. So just be prepared.
Yeah, be prepared. And if you're the shy guy, because it's cool to be shy and not put yourself out there to do the mihi, just remember what you're doing the mihi for.
Ana.
You know, you're the spokesperson for people. You know, you're acknowledging the people that have taken care of you.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, to be cool is to do it.
Yeah.
To be not cool is to act cool and not do it.
Yeah.
Because you get put into those positions a lot. Everyone passes the buck.
Yeah, and
But
then...
I'm pretty much, these days, I'm like, I'll do it.
Yeah.
None of you fellas want to do it. Yeah.
There's nothing worse than not doing it and then feeling like the boat sailed.
Yeah, you know, there's nothing more sour than regret after knowing that you should have done it because no one else did it. Like,
Ana.
e kore e muri e hukia.
Koena. Nō reira, anei te waiata whakamutunga, and as said previously, we've used this as a waiata o te wiki. Hoi anō, nā runga i te kaupapa. We're playing it again. Play it again, Sam.
Play it again.
And this one again is a waiata mihi Ringawera, composed by myself. I borrowed the tune from Dad's Army.
Kia ora.
And
Quite ironic too. Sorry.
and tutued around with it a bit.
Yeah.
Hoi anō anei te waiata, and what we're going to do e te iwi is put the kupu to this waiata on our Facebook page, so we can sort of engage, or get you to engage with our Facebook page, and put the whakamārama of the waiata on there, to change things up a bit. Anei te waiata, Kua Te Ngāngara, and which episode did we talk about Kua Te Ngāngara?
On the Christmas one.
On the Christmas one.
Yeah. Which is probably the best time to use those whakatauki.
And again, Kua Te Ngāngara, here te ki te kua puta pito.
Aye.
So whakarongo mai ki te waiata, and ko mātou e nei mihi atu nei, we're signing off. Any last words or whakaro e hoa ma?
Ko puta a pito
what I
o
was
hene
gonna
ngaro.
Ko puta a pito.
O hene
Kua puta
ngaro.
a pito, kua ora a wairua.
Ai, kia ora.
Tēnā kōrua, and I haven't got anything cool like that to say. Hoi anō, e mihi ana kia koutou, anei te kai kua horahia e kai. Whakarongo mai.
Kua te ngāngara, tēnā rā koutou, kei au koranga tira, ka takapa taku mana kei raro. Kua te ngāngara, o iho ngā kei waho, whakaru ana te tero te tika kao, Makuera hoki, te hangeo o te kai, I whio mai ai aku ngatu. E harana te ringa kaua, I taka, ua he oha no te utaroa. Tēnā rā koutou, kei au kuranga tira, ka takapa taku mana kei raro. Kua te ngāngara, ko iho ngā kei waho, whakaru ana te tero te tika kao, Makuera hoki, te hangeo o te kai, I whio mai ai aku ngatu. E harana te ringa kaua, I taka, ua he oha no te utaroa. Tēnā rā koutou, kei au kuranga tira, kua ngata te hia, ko iho ngā kei waho, Kua te ngāngara, Kua te ngāngara.
mai ki o whakarongo ki te tangi a te korimako Korero flowing out the hookah force Kaupapa relevant, kaupapa out of bounds Kaupapa exigent, kaupapa paramount Nā kona whakapiri mai ki te Kaupapa tino whakahira hira Whakarongo pi kari kari mai Hare hare mai, o Taringa hare hare mai We gotta gather up close everybody Gather up close everybody Kani kani move that body Kani kani move that body
Taringa, he mea tuku nā te wānanga o Aotearoa, ā nā te māngai pāho I tautoko. To listen to more episodes, search for us on your podcast app and subscribe. Taringa, whakarongo mai.